But is if you've got three different projects and they're all using your coin, how could one do a stock split and one not do a stock split at the same time? So wouldn't that get like weird and messy?
Oh no, like think of it as like Ethereum, all the tokens on top of Ethereum, like they really don't impact each other.
Okay, so they're using your infrastructure, but they can do what they want.
Platform.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's super cool. Okay, so you've got different companies sitting, so you're like an operating system type coin.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. That's something I think people will understand, right, Yuri?
Yes. Operating system stuff is much more easier to understand.
And so in the short term, it's kind of like easy token creation, and we're going to work with some DeFi projects to have them have a token to incentivize their user base. And then kind of the long big term picture play is like, we're going after like the blockchain kind of cloud database. Like we want to be the platform where, in theory, millions of side chains could thrive. People can kind of launch their own DApp or launch their own application specific blockchain on VSystems. So that's kind of like the bigger picture. Really what everyone's going after. EOS is kind of going after the same thing. Ethereum, Cosmos, like everyone wants to be the platform where there's millions of applications and blockchains.
Yeah. So we're half? Oh, actually, so it's September in 2019. What things are you trying to get rolled out by the end of the year, and maybe what's VSystems trying to do for 2020?
So through the end of the year, it's going to all be about the smart contracts and the token creation, and we should see, the one-click token creation in the hot wallet, in the next month, definitely by the end of the year.
Okay.
And then that will open up a lot more doors. That will open up a lot more business development doors. We'll go hopefully talk to a lot more dApps and kind of show them the value of building out these systems. We've got a very exciting conference coming up in Singapore in November. Sonny King's actually going to be on stage in some form or another. I don't even know the details, but it's a big coin market cap conference.
Really?
It's going to be the first one that they're doing called the Capital in Singapore. It looks
when
like
is
a
the
really
conference?
solid event. The conference is November 11th and 12th.
Of next year?
November this year.
Of this year? Oh, right after the Malta blockchain conference, right?
Yeah.
So Yuri, what do you say? Should we go there right after Malta?
I think so. Just to see Sonny King on stage, I think is definitely worth it.
So he's going to be on stage with the CEO of CoinMarketCap, who's also kind of like a private individual. So they're calling it like the anonymous dialogue.
So are they going to physically be on stage or more in an ethereal form?
I don't quite know.
Yeah.
Well, Sonny, once you've disclosed your ethereal, you moved from ethereal to physical form, you're more than welcome to come on the show with Dave as well. We'd be more than happy to talk to you. So make sure he checks it out since we're talking about him now. Very cool. So have you got I think this is interesting because what you're doing is you're really providing let's say the next generation of why would projects not go onto mainnet and do their own thing, but why wouldn't they just use a platform or an operating system that enables them to focus on their business? And I guess the trick is knowing what all these different projects require so you can continue to evolve and build your blockchain to accommodate all these different types of project demands, needs, requirements, what have yous, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Are there any things that you guys have come with on your own? We're like, these would be like kind of our top 2 or 3 really cool things we'd like to do that would, let's say, branch out of the crypto specific altcoin space and do things that are more for the mainstream banking or for retail or telecom sector or anything like that?
With kind of the pedigree of the core team, DeFi is the play. Personally, I would love to see blockchain social on VSystems because I come from Steemit, and blockchain social is very near and dear to me. I think it's someone's gonna do it right one day. No one has yet.
Yeah.
And if someone does it right, like we saw kind of a glimpse, we already did too, of Steemit and how that did change lives. And so, someone doing blockchain social right, I think could really, change a lot in the world.
That's awesome. I think it's really cool.
Yep. And that's why the DeFi, really is probably the biggest thing to go after because it's, maybe the most natural fit. There's, a lot of capital there that could use some of these, blockchain techniques and systems and solutions.
Awesome.
Great.
Very
so
cool.
Dave, for our viewers and listeners, where is the best place for them to go to read up on what VSystems is doing and keep up to date with what you guys are up to?
So you can follow us on Twitter. We've also got a really solid Medium kind of blog thread with a lot of great stuff on there. So Twitter, Medium.
Cool.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, thank you, David, for joining us today. It's been awesome. And thanks, everybody, for listening. Give us a subscribe, hit that little bell. And why not subscribe while on your way out anyway, because we're always going to be back for more. Thanks, everyone, for listening in. To the moon. Until next time.